lots of back and forth, lots of good action. I think he had to pull out all the stops, though. We pretty much just saw ghosts and infantry from his opponent, who is down here. Oops, misclicked there. In the bottom position, who is PewbsPoopPie, a.k.a. Mr. Popdopoulos, his opponent, the Orange Terran. So, we just saw bio and things from him, but really, to beat that, Future had to pull out everything. He had Archon, Storm, Colossi. What didn't he have?
He had to buy time at his main for so long, just so those expansions kick in, so that he was able to warp in enough units to overwhelm and have a bigger army than Mr. Papadopoulos. So I'm wondering what we're going to see out of Mr. Papadopoulos this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we saw about the best bio game we could from him, so I'm not sure.
Wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if it's in his repertoire, but it wouldn't surprise me if you see something similar to a 1-1-1, or if we see him just kind of go for some early win. Because I think the longer this game goes, the more in favor of Future it is.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Future didn't lose his cool. He kept on thinking about what could make me lose right now, I think, is sort of what he thought of it as, and he really did what he needed to.
Absolutely. I mean, he just kind of held back, did what he needed to do, just stayed very patient, very calm, didn't overreact to the push that was coming in, and he just eventually was able to overwhelm the attack. So, standard run-of-the-mill build for both players right now.
We're not going to see anything until they clear out the scouts.
First proxy pylon is up. It's over on the far side of the map. This is actually an interesting position. This may be just to deal with a third later in the game. That would not surprise me at all.
It seems a little early to be doing that, though.
I think he's probably just going to settle some hidden pylons around that he can put around the map, just to kind of get him up. I mean, why not?
And we have our second gas being taken, so we could be seeing some sort of robotics play.
I know exactly why that pylon's there. It's going to spot any drops coming along that side of the map.
That's true.
Oh no. Proxy Stargate. I did not see that coming. I should have saw the 2 gas.
Yeah, I was sort of wondering.
Yeah, Proxy Stargate. So it looks like Future is the one going a little bit more cheesy than,
Well, he's up a game, so he doesn't really have anything to lose.
It's exactly like when Mr. Papadopoulos in Game 2 of the last series tried something super off the wall, just one base all in, which got destroyed. So why not? You have a game in hand, why not do something like that? This build is unbelievably frustrating to play against as Terran. I see it every so often, and I cannot deal with it. It's so hard. Especially, it's harder when you wall yourself in. If you wall yourself in, that Void Ray can pick at those walls very easily.
It really uses the wall off.
I've actually stopped walling off against Terran and Protoss, myself.
I think that's, I think you see that a lot, that you don't do that. So we do have the SCV over here, sort of like scouting around, looking for extra pylons, but he's not going to see the right ones. We do have a few units just moving out on the map here, sort of see what they can see.
I'm surprised Mr. Papadopoulos just killed a probe in the middle of the map. I wonder why didn't it register to him? It's like, wait, where did that probe come from? So the first Void Ray is about halfway done. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. The second Void Ray is about halfway done.
Yeah, the second Void Ray is about.
In terms of units, we only have a Stalker and a Zealot out. So if he scans and only sees a Stalker and a Zealot, he's going to wonder. But he does have 3 gates, and Warp Gate is just finished, so he's going to start warping in units. So this is going to be such a scary push, especially with only 1 Marine up, no starport in sight. This is going to be so hard. He's catching him at a transitional time here because he's building his factory, so he'll probably be getting a starport up. So he's going to be wanting to save some money to get, some medevacs and things like that. And he's just getting his add-ons.
So it's a little bit of an awkward time here.
Moving the SCVs up to do some repair, because he sees that push coming somehow. Either that or he just... Yeah, I think
Well, we do have a delay on the stream, so I don't know. We
Oh,
are
no,
seeing
no, I wasn't
charge
saying
ups
that.
from the Void Rays here. And they're going to keep those charges just by popping out a little shield from the Stalkers.
And there we go. One of them did lose his charge, but one of them still has it. He's just going to try and keep that. And like I said, with a wall against this build, it's so unbelievably frustrating. It looks like he is going to get it just before Stim... No, Stim did finish. He untargeted it. So he's lifting up, and this is going to be GG. I mean, he is supply blocked. He is building a ton of turrets, but all he has to do is just micro the Void Rays back and deal with the Stalkers, deal with the turrets with the Stalkers. So this is going to be very, very hard for him to come back from. He is going to lose that command center.
Yeah.
And
And
he
he's
might
playing supply
be able
block
to
here,
save it.
35-22.
Oh, this is going to unbelievably supply block him. He has no supply depot. Okay, there we go. He's building a ton. 35 of 27. So he is going to be so far behind. No expand insight for Future, so he is basically all-inning with this.
Oh, and Future lost the charge on his Void Rays. He was doing such a beautiful job of
Well, it's back.
that. It's back. No worries there.
It is back. A whole bunch of towers up for Mr. Papadopoulos, but they are going to go down from the Stalkers very quickly. SCVs have been pulled. There are a good bunch of Marauders, which are doing a very good job kiting that Zealot. And that bunker hasn't finished yet. It looks like the charge has been lost, and there is the GG.